How I wrote my motivation letter. Recently, my sister wants to apply for an internship program and she needs to write a motivation letter. She asked me to do it, but I said, I don't know anything about your field. How can I write a motivation letter for you? And I also don't know what is your motivation for that internship program. What I did, I gave her some of my tips and she used those tips and wrote her first motivation letter. When I read it, my mind was like, poof, exploded. It was awesome. To begin with it, first I would like to share my first motivation experience. My first draft was awful. I was copying other people's motivation letter and just wanted to bypass this step by taking shortcuts. For example, I was also looking for friends who would write a motivation letter for me. They all said the same thing, that I have to write a first draft and then they can help me. So what I did, I sat down, start brainstorming, and it took me 6 hours to write my first draft of motivation letter. Just imagine 6 hours. I'm certain that you can do it in less than 6 hours. I know first time it's always the hardest because you have never written something like that, and in some countries, people live their whole life without writing a single motivation letter or a covering letter or something similar. For example, in Pakistan, it is not a common practice to submit these letters even for the university admission. So in this video, I will be sharing some of my guidelines and some tips to write a motivation letter. Before starting to write anything, there are some questions you should be answering in your motivation letter. Even though your program already mentioned those points, but I have a list which will help you write a better motivation letter. One more thing, I would suggest if you want this video to be productive, you can pause the video after each question and think a bit about it. That how will you answer it? But don't worry, I will also give some examples for some questions with my, and rest you can figure it out on your own. Number 1, why are you applying for this specific degree program? Pause it. So what's your answer? Somebody recommended this program or because my friend studied in that university? If these are your answers, then you are not diving deep into the topic. I will give you an example with my experience what you could write. Your answer should show that this is something that you wanted to do or pursue, or working in this field is your lifelong dream. Suppose working in this field is like meditation for you. It's give you peace. Just let your ideas flow for this. Now, let's jump to the next question. Number 2, what do you hope to do in the future? For example, for career, and how it is connected with this program. Again, pause for this question and think about it. For example, I am from renewable energy field. I mention it in a way that this field is the future which we need right now. If we don't take certain steps, then this will cause a huge climate change which will ruin our future generations. Number 3, what are your specific interests on this subject? Only you can write this because nobody knows about your interests, so give some time to this question as well. Number 4, do you have a specific area you would like to research or your topic you would like to explore? So if you already know your majors or research topics, then mention that because it shows that you are into this field, you know what is the state-of-the-art methods in that field. This will give you an edge over other applicants. Number 5, what is so special about the program you are applying and why do they offer you? Show here that you have thought carefully about the school you are applying to and the people who are there. Read the program handbook and the course they offer. And suppose if there is one course you are really interested in, then write something about it, how that course will help you in future, and you are looking forward to it. Number 6, what makes you the perfect candidate for that program? This is the important question. This is where you talk about yourself, your life, your experience, your extracurricular activities, your abilities that you have shaped the kind of student you are now, and what it makes you why it makes you the perfect candidate for this program. Spend some time on this one as well. Now you know what you should write in the motivation letter. So let me give you some tips for writing it, for start writing it. Number 1, write in your mother tongue. If you are not comfortable in writing it in English first, then write in your mother tongue. This will help your ideas to flow because it can help you bring your thoughts to the paper. It is easy. Number 2, write it in bullet points and keywords. Suppose you don't know where to start, then I would suggest take out the sheet of paper and just start writing keywords or bullet points, whatever comes in your mind. Just write it. Number 3. Go through the program's website. Gather all the small details about that program which interest you, because that will show you that you know about the program and you know why you are applying for it. Number 4. Relevant past experiences, courses and activities only. Try to mention only those courses, activities or work experience which you can link with that program. Don't mention about your odd jobs or other experiences which are not linked with that program. Suppose you are going for the management program, then give an example at which point of life you had some management experience or how you can link it with your intended program. Number 5. Take references from other people's motivation letter, but please don't copy them. So even after watching this video this far, you still don't know how to start writing, then gather some motivation letters from friends or online platforms. Take one letter for the first draft and start modifying it according to your story. Once you are finished, then close the document, get some rest, get some sleep. After that, open this document again and edit it again, but this time reformulate each sentence using synonyms or using totally different paragraph structure. Because if you do this, nobody can say that you plagiarized that motivation letter. Number 6. Ask somebody to proofread it. It is always good to get a second opinion because you might be missing something, so it is better to ask a friend or somebody else who could read your motivation letter and give you an honest opinion about it. 2 of my friends helped me when I was writing my first motivation letter. I always be thankful to them because without them I might not be here where I am today. So thank you guys. So these are some of the guidelines from my side. I like to request you all that please don't copy motivation letter because this is the only impression admission committee will get from you. If you screw this up, this might affect your admission as well. Just think that admission committee gets thousands of admission letters from all over the world. Just with one glance at your motivation letter, they know if you wrote it yourself or you copied it. So be careful. In the end, this time I will not say that please subscribe, comment or like this video because if you like it, you will do it anyway. I hope this video will help you. Thank you very much for watching it and see you next time with another informative topic. Ciao ciao.